Hey everyone, Jason here. Welcome back to the layout. It's been a really long time and I apologize for that, but I do live in Chicago now, so I don't get back to the layout that often. I'm still buying some things here and there, not doing too much scenery wise to the layout, but I do have some new engines and rolling stock to show you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and maybe show you a few other things as well. I'll have review videos coming here hopefully in the next few weeks as well. But hope you enjoy, and let's get started. Alright, so coming downstairs into the basement, the first big thing you might notice is this shelf right here that's built into the layout. My dad and I built this a little more than a month ago. We built this shelf, and we also built another one right here that goes down the entire width of the layout. These two shelves now hold all of my extra trains. With the exception of a few items that are upstairs under the Christmas tree, everything fits perfectly on these two shelves. It just happened to work out that way. So we've got this nice shelf here, which has a lot of high-end rolling stock, and then this shelf here has a lot of my older Lionel stuff. Just do my best to show you guys. Old MTH Proto 1 engine, and then we've got some more older Lionel stuff down here. But my dad and I built these at home, and I wasn't going to put any shelves under the layout like this, but I really just needed the space. And I think it turned out looking pretty good. If I want to, I can always make that curtain block the shelves, but I think they look pretty good right there as they are. Now, continuing to walk around the layout, we're not going to see anything really different in terms of scenery. It's all pretty much stayed the same. Maybe have just fixed some things here and there that might have gotten out of place or just needed to be touched up, but nothing really big scenery-wise. So we're going to go ahead and get started on just looking at some of the new items that I've added to the layout recently. Thought I'd just go ahead and start with the biggest item first. This is the new MTH Chesapeake and Ohio Allegheny. It's a 2666 articulated steam locomotive. This is the first articulated engine I've added to the layout. It's ginormous, and I had to do some modifications to my tunnels to allow for it to fit through, and especially fit through on the curves in the mountain area. I built this layout to be able to handle the biggest stuff, but apparently this was even bigger than I had ever anticipated. But really awesome locomotive. There's already footage of this in a recent video that I made, but I have not reviewed it yet. I do plan on doing a full review on it. Hopefully you'll see that coming up sometime soon. But really fun locomotive, really impressive to watch something this big go around the layout, and there'll be some footage of it running around at the end of this video. Alright, next item to show you is this MTH Penn Central SD70 ACE Heritage unit. This is the fourth Heritage unit I've added to the layout. I did not originally intend on adding this to the layout, but I've actually seen it a couple times out in the real world, and I just thought it was a really sharp locomotive, and over time I kind of grew to love it, so I had my guys over at Stockyard Express take a look for one while they were at York, and they were able to find this one for me, so picked this up recently. It's really cool looking, and I'm really glad I added it. This is my only Heritage unit that's an SD70, so nice addition to the layout, and you'll also see this one running pretty soon. Alright, so I've added a lot of new rolling stock lately. These are uncatalogued items from MTH that came out this year. These are two MTH Premier gondolas, Norfolk Southern, with steel coil loads in them. I see a lot of these around the area that I work because I'm in the steel business, and I see these all the time out in Chicago where I currently live. So they only came in 2 road numbers, so I got both of them from Stockyard Express. You could probably still find these floating around at some dealers around the internet, but definitely nice looking cars. And here are a couple of Norfolk Southern 2-bay hopper cars. I thought these would be a nice addition to my modern rolling stock fleet. I don't really own any 2-bay modern hoppers, so glad I picked these up. Here's a nice item I picked up from Uncle Ray's Trains. This is a steel coil car with Bethlehem Steel written on it. Bethlehem Steel is no longer around, but It is a predecessor company for ArcelorMittal, who is the company that I currently work for. So I thought it would be a nice little item to pick up, just just because it has a tie-in to the company that I currently work for. So the top of this car opens up, and there's some coil loads inside as well. Now what I have in front of you now are a couple of Atlas box cars. These are from Atlas's Trainman line of freight cars, which is, for those of you who don't know, Atlas is a little more cost-effective line of rolling stock, below their master rolling stock line, which is really their high-end, highly detailed stuff, which is also very expensive. So the Trainman line is supposed to be more cost-effective, less expensive. However, I will say that these are still incredible pieces of rolling stock. The bearing caps on the trucks rotate, the doors open on these box cars, and the detail is still just as good as anything that I've seen from Weaver or MTH, and even some of Lionel's high-end stuff. So I'm really pleased with these. They're affordable for most people, a lot more affordable than some of the other stuff that's out there, and they look great. I am very happy with both of these. I probably should have bought even a few more, but I'm very happy with these two cars. And here's one more piece of Atlas Trainman rolling stock. Same thing on this car, rotating bearing caps. It sits really low and it looks really prototypical. Great amount of detail on this, just as good as anything else that I've seen. I picked this up because I don't have very many bulkhead flat cars, and I see them all the time. This one actually has the Indiana Harbor branch line road name on it. So Indiana Harbor is the area that a lot of the steel mills in Indiana are located. So it only just fit that I picked this up as well, and I'm really pleased with it. Really cost-effective buy for me, and it's like I said about those last items, it's just as up to par as Weaver, MTH, and Lionel stuff as well. So really happy with this. Alright, so that's about everything new that I wanted to show you guys on the layout. A couple weeks back, Adam Matthews, who is from a worker at Stockyard Express, the training store I go to a lot, he stopped by to film the layout and ask questions about the layout, and that footage should show up eventually on his YouTube channel. But one thing he has posted is the GoPro cam footage that we took. We attached his GoPro to the front of a few of my trains on the layout, and it really gave us a great, really fun and good view of the whole layout. I'll include the link to that video in the description. I think you'll really enjoy it. Also, I'll include my email in the description. I've been answering a lot of emails lately, guys who have questions and stuff. So if you have any questions about my layout, or if you need any questions or help on your layouts at home, feel free to shoot me an email. I'm more than happy to help. I'll have a few videos hopefully coming here down the pipeline. And I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll run the trains here for you guys like I usually do, and I'll see you next time.